Long ago, in the era of the warring states, the powerful army of Wei marched across the land. Led by the ambitious general Peng Wan, they surrounded the capital of the state of Zhao. The people of Zhao were trapped, their walls shaking under the weight of the siege. Desperate, the king of Zhao sent a messenger to the state of Qi, begging for help before all was lost. In the royal court of Qi, the generals debated. "We must march straight to Zhao," shouted General Tianji, his hand on his sword. "We will fight Peng Wan head-on and break his siege." But sitting quietly in a small wooden carriage was Sun Bin, the king's most brilliant strategist. He shook his head slowly. He knew that a direct fight against the rested Wei army would be a bloody gamble. Sun Bin spoke in a soft but firm voice. "To untie a tangled knot, one does not pull as hard as possible. To stop a boiling pot, one does not stir the water. Instead, one removes the firewood from beneath it." He looked at the map. Zhao is the pot, but Wei is the fire. If we attack the home of the Wei army, they will have no choice but to leave Zhao to save themselves. General Tianji was impressed by the clever plan. Instead of heading toward the trapped city of Zhao, the Qi army turned their horses and marched toward Daliang, the capital of the state of Wei. They didn't hide their tracks. They wanted the world to see them moving. They captured small outposts along the way, making it look like a massive invasion was beginning. News traveled fast. A panicked messenger arrived at the camp of Peng Wan outside the walls of Zhao. "General," the messenger cried, falling to his knees. "The Qi army has bypassed us. They are marching on our capital. Daliang is defenseless, and the king is in danger." Peng Wan's face turned pale. He had almost conquered Zhao, but now his own home was at risk. Peng Wan made a fateful decision. "Retreat," he bellowed. "Forget Zhao. We must return to Wei at once." He ordered his massive army to pack their bags and turn around. He was so worried about his capital that he pushed his soldiers to march day and night. They ran through the dust and heat, becoming exhausted and weak, their armor heavy and their spirits low. While Peng Wan rushed home, Sun Bin was already waiting. He had chosen a narrow mountain pass called Guiling as the perfect spot for an ambush. "This is where the Wei army will pass," Sun Bin told Tianji. "They are tired, hungry, and focused only on getting home. They will not be looking for us in the shadows of the valley." The Qi soldiers hid among the rocks and the thick forests of Guiling. They stayed silent, their breathing shallow as they watched the road. Soon, they heard the clatter of tired horses and the dragging feet of the Wei infantry. The trap was set. The Wei soldiers were so focused on the road ahead that they never looked up at the silent cliffs above them. Suddenly, Sun Bin gave the signal. The Qi army poured down from the hills like a crashing wave. Peng Wan was caught completely off guard. His tired soldiers could not stand against the fresh and prepared Qi forces. In the chaos of the valley, the mighty Wei army was defeated. Peng Wan realized too late that he had been outsmarted by his old rival. The siege of Zhao was broken without the Qi army ever stepping foot in Zhao territory. By attacking the enemy's heart, Sun Bin had saved his ally and won a great victory. This strategy became known as Besiege Wei to rescue Zhao. It taught future generations that sometimes the best way to solve a problem is not to face it directly, but to find the place where the opponent is most vulnerable.